Alright, so I'm back. And I have done a lot of stuff to the code to help organize things out again. So I'm working on the browser now. I added 16,000 presets, just empty presets, just to test. And it seems to be working just fine. Even when I redo the library, like you have added more presets, so the library files has to be redone. So on the presets, there's this library file here, which has all the sets and all the categories for that set, for each set. So if I delete it, it's going to redo the library file as soon as I click on Browse Presets. And it's really fast for 16,000 presets. And I have added my favorite preset, random preset, search, close browser, and I added another button here on the logo to show the about. This red square is just to show to me what are the buttons. The master volume is also working. I just have to adjust how quickly it moves, because right now it's moving very slow. So added the panic and the initial layer selection, which I need to rename D for plus. So you have access to the global layer, to the 3 first ones, and then a plus for the rest of the layers. It's going to open another window. And I already started to add the rest of the file browser stuff that I was missing, which are the icons on this area here. So now I just want to code a keyboard shortcut to make it set to the right size, because those sizes are wrong. So I'm just thinking on something here. So let's go here. So I added this guy. When I add this position, edit everything, it edit all the skin positions. And there's a place where I get the shortcuts here. So up, down, left, right. So the only thing that's not working right now is Ctrl up. So let's see, where is the Ctrl up? So here, up, Shift, Ctrl. Ctrl up. Oh, the code is in there. I don't know why it's not working. So let me check that. I'm going to compile the debug version and check what's going on. You're listening to Radio Vuzik, Spy vs. Spy, also known as v.spy, v.spy. I think because of legal reasons. I'm pretty sure. But back in the day, we just call it Spy vs. Spy. So let's see, multi preset logo. Ctrl up. is not triggering this. So what it is actually triggering? Hey, there is missing a thing in here, that's why. So it's missing up, think. Yeah, I think that's it. I just forgot to put up in the list. Again, this is just a code used by me to adjust the skin positioning, the objects positioning for the skin, like knobs and buttons, stuff like that. Okay, now it's working. Finally. And the up is working too, because the up and down was not working. So now I can repositioning this stuff. So let's see the master volume. I can put a bit there. Yeah, now it's more correct. And I just want to add another option. Let me see if I declare the variables. I want to create a global variable. So where can I do that? So let's see, maybe in the plugin processor, just add in here. Something like that. So I can disable that to check out things without the red background. Let's go. Paint. Extern. That should work. Let me see where do you actually show that. Just let me add a shortcut for that. O, which is not going to appear on appears on down. It's just the O letter, it should work. Yeah, that should do it. So in there I should also... Where's the paint? I'm not using that. Okay. Okay. Because that doesn't need to be in there. Just quickly checking out if everything's correct. Okay, and I want to also add another option. Let me see. P. This P is not being used yet. So I can use O to turn off on and on the red square. And I can use P to set the current component size by the image. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. So let me think how I'm going to do that. Try to remember how it's done. Set width, then I have to get the actual image. That's going to be tricky because I don't exactly know what is the image that's being used, because the component itself doesn't have an image. I have to check which component is that. So how do I do that? Because if it's on and off, I can know what it is, but I think I forgot to use a type for that. Huh. So what you need to do is create an image to use as a base. Image size. And if it's no pointer, we don't mess around with that. So on the on and off, we can add the first image. So it's going to be image base, image on. Why it's complaining? Oh, of course, I forgot to add as a pointer. Whoops. So that goes on and off. Should go on knob too. Where's the medium knob? Should go on tick as well. But I need to change that, so for now I'm not going to mess around with that. Just only medium knob I can add. Knob image. Why is not that? I hate when that happens. The thing is in there, why it's not accessing? Come on, dude. Okay, as it compiles, let me check the other ones. Okay, just the display. What's up? The display doesn't have. Okay, that's correct. Layer selection. Oh, I'm using the images directly. The only thing I'm not understanding is why I can't access the variable. Maybe I'm missing something. Let's see. Image size base. What is the problem here? I have to do like that. Well, it's not a big deal. That's okay. I just don't understand why. Maybe a bit slow today. It happens sometimes. And then on the layer selection, so that is being created on top menu. Okay, I haven't finished this up. That's okay. Already defined. Oh, it's redefined my editor thing, red square. So, no problem. I can put this on the editor itself instead. Let's put this on the editor. Where's my editor definition? Here. Ah, come on. I hate when it does that. So let's put in there instead. It's not a big deal. Oops, already on the right place. It's not that, it's layer object editor. That's correct. Okay, what I was doing again? Oh yeah, this guy. So if compare component and image base size not null pointer, and I also want to add to the top menu here. So where this go again? Oh yeah, on the layer selection. So it's going to be a layer selection base image equals any of those images can do. Then it sets the size for me. So that should do. So then I can get the original bounds and go set width base image, get width, and set height, get height. But then how do I resize it? Oh, that's what I do. I go like that, but then I have to get the original bounds first. That should work. So let me test this out now. So all toggles the red squares. It works correctly. And P almost works. And I think I know why. Because that's not going to be the image that we actually use. We need the original image instead. That's going to be tricky. because what I'm passing to my component is actually a pointer to the image, but what I need is the image resource. I'm just thinking on something. So instead of the image base, what with let me see, original image size. So it's going to be 0 by default. So if it's 0, I don't do anything. But then for objects like the on and off, I can actually pass this information. For now, I'm just going to do for the on and off and the knob. For the on and off, and then the medium knob. Knob. Let's go. Oh, there's no need there. And also for the layer selection. That should help me out. It's just an extra step, but because right now I don't have many objects, but soon I'm going to have many, so that's going to be a great time saver. Especially as I start adding the other layers. So that should help out. So now I have to change a few things around. Instead of image size, it's going to be original size. It has to be higher than 0. And it's going to be X for the width and the Y for the height. That should work. Let's check it out. The only advantage now is that for all the on and offs I have to fix that. So we do have a get image call that should be from the component. No, it's not from the component, it's from the layer object. So here it is. Get image. And now I need another one that's going to be get image size. Just let me check something on the computer. Just a minute. So let me think for a second here. We need something like get original image size. Then for the image holder, how do I do that now? Oh, it seems that I will have to actually load it. And I don't want to load the image, because that's no good. So I have to change a few things in here in order to make this work correctly. So let me remove this for now. I'm going to recreate the sub image, and this happens during the initialize. And by the way, there is an error in here that I already see. Well, let me fix that. So it's going to redo. And here on the last one, I want to add the width and also the height. Because those are the text files that I use, so I don't have to actually load the image every time to check for sizes. So it has all the sizes in here. And this is the error, should be only one time. So if I run this now, it should delete all these files and recreate again. It's going to take a while. And let's run that. Oh, there's an error. Oh, of course, I changed everything. So let me change it back until I have the actual values that I want. Let's go in here and change it as well. Because first I want to have the image size on the text file, because the text file is much quicker to load compared to the image file. Just to check the size that is. Why is complaining now? Where is it? Didn't remove it. Oh boy. Okay, so now I can create the files as I need. Why it's not refreshing? Running the bug mode is going to take forever. Never mind. Let's see, should run faster now. Okay, now I have the correct information. It's creating the files, just a bit slow, but this is just done by me, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so it should have created all the files correctly. Yeah, it seems correct. So let me remove that. So it doesn't delete the files again. Okay. But what I'm thinking now is during runtime, I don't actually need to know the original file, the original image size. So I'm not going to add this to the constructor because I really don't need it. I only need when I'm editing. So I'm going to put this inside here, and I'm only going to pass the information when needed. Fader, medium knob, so I don't need this in here. And then here on the layer object, I can fetch the image size from this. So there is a place so it should be up to first occurrence of this files, so it doesn't include, because now my last image size is going to include the width and height. Yeah. So okay, this is correct. And then I can do something like this. Then I do this in here. Actually, I do like this. I just go and grab the original file and get from there. So it's going to be name. I just need to read the text file. It's going to be pointer. The first value and the second value. Up to first, from first. Okay, this should give me the size now. And I can leave this as a global function in case I need for something else rather than just the editor everything. And now, what I need to do, let's start with the top menu. So if we are editing everything, we need to take care of a few things. I need to create another thing in here to get a component by name. I'm trying to think on something more direct. Get component original size or set component original size, string name, string image name. Something like that. So then I can go from the whole list of images. Components, size. So now if I find the component, I can go component originals image size and where is it? Here, the original size. I can leave this out because I may need to use that for other stuff. Equals get original size image name. Oof, that's a lot of stuff. but it should work correctly. Then I can add this just when it's being edited, because I may not need this all the time. So what's the name again? Set component original size, master volume, and the image is medium knob. So that's one. Another one can be, what's the name of the component for the layer selection? Layer selection, and the image can be layer selector 1. Logo, I don't care about the size, I can set it manually. And then on the browser, where's the browser? That's the one I need this most. Star preset, star 1, dice 1, random preset, show drives. And initial, where's initial? And check if any of those needs to be done that too. No, that's okay. I'm only adding the ones that need images to be the correct size. Especially on the browser. So let's see. Layer selection. Oh crap. It's not working. Okay, on those it works. Run on preset. Show drives. Okay. Tags is also working. About box I don't care about. Preset display. Which preset, logo, panic, master. Oh, layer selection is working too now. So now that's the right size, but it's not going to show in here. I'm just testing for now. And it works. Works very well actually. Yeah, and it's keeping the right size too. Okay, it seems to be almost working. Yeah, it is working. Oh, my share. There's a lot of noise. So, okay, that's working better. I just need to add the rest of this stuff now. So I don't really remember how I did for the previous code that was for Multistation Z1. So I'm just going to, I could just recompile it. Just a minute, let me open something else in here. I cut out the desktop transmission just to open something from my backup file. Has some sensitive data, so I'm just going to go back in a minute. Just want to check something out. So I'm trying to see if I have a backup of this file. I don't seem to have it. Weird. I should have. Let me see if I posted on my Patreon. But I don't think I did it. I'll have to recompile it instead. Nothing here. Because I don't really remember how I did the file browser. So by checking in here, I can get a better picture. So today it finally got a bit colder here. Right now in my office is 17 Celsius and it's very wet weather, so it feels like much less than 17. And houses here don't have heating because people just don't care about 1 month of cold to worry about heating, which is a shame. So this is Multistreaming Z1, that was the previous idea for the project. And it's loading from the old data folder. That's not going to work. But at least show me categories and tags. Oh, that's how I was doing. And then drive and library. Okay, now let's see what was up to. Okay, now I remember what I was doing. And also shows on the top preset browser. Which I need to take care of. So okay, so let's go back in here. So we are now on the browser. Let me get the other files. Oh, it's browser list, the one that I use for when it's library listing. So just go like, just use list, should be okay. And when it's files, it's going to be file list instead. Then you have the categories, which should be around here. Categories. Categories. Or tags. So this is going to be either one or the other, but add both and just hide the component. So tags and tags icon. They are going to overlap right now, but at least I have an idea of where to show. So preset. Oh, I forgot to add to my list here, so I can actually redo it. So it's going to be for the list categories. Yeah, those three guys here. And also options. Where is the options file? Here, options. And options only shows on the library. Options.